Hey friends, it's Friday, August 8th. Welcome back to another episode of Making Sense of Your Market. Today, I'm going to make sense of a lot of chaos that has transpired over the last week. This is crazy. So today, August 8th, Friday, August 8th, 2025. Just 1 week ago, last Friday, the Fed met. Prior to that on Wednesday, the Fed met. On Friday, it was the jobs report. So the jobs report showed a weakening. So about 115,000 jobs created in July, expected about 175. So a softening in the jobs market. That was supposed to be the headlines. The headlines, though, were the revisions, the job revisions from May and June, complete and utter misses. Now, I'll put a link below to an Instagram video I did that morning, on Friday morning, a week ago. I put it on Instagram. And for a mortgage guy, it went viral. 87,000 views, 300 plus shares. It went bonkers. The reason why it went bonkers is because I addressed the miss in jobs. It's something that I really haven't seen in my career, to have the Bureau of Labor and Statistics misreport jobs so poorly. It's one thing to misreport 1,000, a few thousand, or maybe even 15,000, but to miss by 200 plus thousand jobs over a 2-month period, just crazy. If the Fed would have had accurate data on Wednesday when the Fed was meeting, they most likely would have dropped the Fed rate. There's a much needed Fed rate decrease, and we're gonna see it now. So what this all means now is it's pretty much a guarantee for a Fed rate drop in September. How much? A quarter, a half, we don't know. But it's important to understand what this means. So if you are a pre-approved client of mine, if you're thinking about buying this year, if you're a current homeowner that has worked with me, or if you're a real estate professional, you have to understand and be able to interpret what this means. This is data that shows us that in September and following, we're going to see an improvement in mortgage rates, most likely. So remember, mortgage rates are not directly tied to the Fed rate. They're indirectly tied. So if the Fed rate goes up, mortgage rates will lag and most likely go up. If the Fed rate goes down, mortgage rates will lag behind that and go down typically as well. Okay, so we're gonna see some relief here in the near future. I'll use this analogy, if you knew a storm was coming, a big storm was coming, and you didn't prepare for it, you'd be silly. This is the same thing. If you knew something good was coming or an opportunity was coming and you weren't prepared for it, you'd be kind of silly. I think there's going to be a big opportunity in Q4 of 2025 for homeowners to lower their cost on their current mortgage, for home buyers to maybe get a better rate while buying a home. I will caution you, when rates drop, the National Association of Realtors has said this, every 1% drop in interest rate will now bring about 4 million home buyers that now qualify to purchase. So be cautious of that. If you can get into a home before a ton of extra competition, that will be good. There's some bills right now on the Senate floor, the no capital gains tax. There's some things that I'm gonna start talking about that if these get into motion, it's really gonna help move the housing market along. But right now, let's keep the main thing, and that's the Fed rate. So we're gonna watch that. I've said this for about 2 or 3 years now on every single one of these weekly updates. Keep an eye on the 10-year Treasury note. It's dropping, it's dropped over the last week. We wanna see that get down into the mid 3s to low 3s. I'm gonna put a chart up on the screen right now. I overlapped the 10-year Treasury, 30-year fixed rates, and the Fed rate from 1970 to current. You can see every time the 10-year Treasury was down at about 3 to 3.5%, we saw mortgage rates in the upper 4s to low 5s, okay? So that's kind of what we're looking for. That's what we're looking to follow. It's not an actual prediction, but it's an indicator of where mortgage rates might be as that 10-year continues to drop. That 10-year will continue to drop as the Fed continues to ease on the Fed rate, all right? If you have any questions, let me know. Preparation and strategy matters more than anything, matters more than ever right now. I'd love to be that resource. If you're a realtor, it's crucial that you're partnering with people that understand the movement in this market. If you're one of my clients right now, you're in really, really great hands. I love markets like this. We shine in markets like this. And if you're not represented by a mortgage professional right now, I'd love the opportunity to work with you, okay? Have a great weekend. We'll see you on the other side with another update. Bye for now.